Yay, so it looks like my camera is dying and I'm going to have to... So I don't know how much was actually lost. I guess I'll find out in the editing process. Yay! Anyways, so you saw me hopefully you saw me at least start to take off these ones. If not, this is going to be even more horrible. Anyways, and I'm going to have to so this one, if you notice, is different. How they're attached like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to peel off the cloth leaves. That's how we're going to make this one. With this one, we're just going to peel off all of the cloth leaves, which will make it have more branches than the other ones. Come on. Come on, you little bugger. Some of them are going to be tighter than others, but we want to peel them off, not cut them off. Come on. That one was weird. Okay, that one wasn't attached normally. Alright, hopefully more of them are not attached like that. Because so, that's going to become very annoying. Yeah, it looks like there's this little... There we go. I'm going to have to glue some of these to fix them. Hopefully more of them aren't like that. Otherwise, this is going to be a little bit harder than I thought. Right, so let's just take off these normal ones first. Any of them that come off easily, we're just going to take off. Come on. There we go. Good girl. There we go. There we go. Just come right off. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on. But yeah, wonderful. Isn't it wonderful when everything is breaking around you? My laptop is about to die. My camera is, well, my laptop is dying and having tons of problems. My camera is dying and having tons of problems. Yay! When it rains, it pours, isn't that right? But that's why I'm saving up money to get that new laptop and our new desktop. Because with a desktop, I can do better editing and get more of these videos out and then update them better, so we can get them out quicker and faster and better edits. Alright, so the trick is basically to make sure if there's plastic on top to peel that first and then peel the bottom bit off. I wonder if I think this is probably attached by ironing these on or heating it up and placing them on. Because I think they're just melted on. That's probably what happens. Get them bounded together by heating and all that other fun stuff. I'm going to put this on and then find out there's no volume or something because something else has died on it. Ooh, Joe's in a pessimistic mood today. Yay! Everything is horrid. Everything is scum and villainy. Everything is horrid. Just look at me. Do-do-do-do-do-do. You like that? I wonder if someone actually already made that song or parody on that song. Probably. I'd actually sing the real song, but then I'd automatically get demonetized with today's YouTube. Heck, I'd probably get demonetized anyways with that parody song. Because I'm not a licensed parodier or something. Alright. So that one, look, that's actually even better in my opinion. Because it's got even more branches. And I think that's going to be fun. Look at that. Especially since if the trees were all still dead, they'd have rotted away by now, by 200 years later. Trees don't magically last that long. But anyway, so here are our trees. Now we need to make the basis for them, because there's going to be scatter terrain. 1, 2, 3, 4. I bought 4 of them. I think I want to do 2 of them with 1 and 1 with 2. So we're going to go back to our handy dandy foam board. I know it's got an actual name for it, but I don't care. We're going to take a pen and we're going to draw out a shape. And then, where did I put, there you are. Alright, which one? Nope, not you. You're for wood. There we go. And we're going to take, and we're going to try and cut this sucker out. And of course, because I don't have a heated wire cutter, this won't turn out as nice as that stuff. But I'm going to show you how to do it without a heated wire cutter. Come on. Make sure you cut through the paper. Come on, here we go. Oh, that was like, oh well. Oh, come on. Okay. So now that we cut it out, we're going to take it, we're going to set it back down. There we go. And we're going to draw another one slightly bigger. Okay, so now we got a bigger one that's slightly bigger than it. See, that's the only problem, is it's going to rip and tear, because this is not a, even with how sharp this knife is, it's just going to rip and tear, which is the only annoying part about, yeah, like I said, that's a really sharp knife. Because styrofoam, the way it is made, is a bunch of little tiny balls crushed together for some reason. Well, at least that's how some styrofoam is made. Even it's a bunch of little pockets of air and bubbles in it that help make it really light. And there's pockets of air and bubbles in it that make it really light. Also make it so if you run a knife through it, it does not cut evenly. Come on, come on. Okay, there we go. So now we have one, and one slightly smaller. See? Ba-doo, ba-doo. Alright, so we're going to peel the paper off, because that's just going to get in the way. Okay, there's that one. I'm going to peel it off this one. Come on. There we go. Oh, of course. Okay. And then that. See? So if you notice how slightly bigger than the other. Now we take our glue that I should have flipped upside down to prep it. Come on. Because it's only about that much glue left in this one. Again, this is Elmer's glue, tacky glue, wood glue, you know, all those different white glue. There's a bunch of different names for it. Let's actually put it on the smaller one. So we're gonna, let's see, it goes like that, or like, it goes like this. Okay, so we're gonna, come on. Okay, so it's not knocked down to the bottom yet. Come on, come on. There we go, there we go. Okay, and then we spread our tacky Elmer white wood all-purpose adhesive. Yeah, basically. I use tacky because I use tacky because it's cheap where I find it, where I buy at. Alright, then we press it down. And then here comes the horrible part. We set down a weight on it. I don't think that'll be heavy enough. I'm going to put this on it to spread the weight out. And then I think I'm going to grab another one of my the go-to weight I have, because I don't have a bunch of weights, which is a resin bottle. There we go. And then we wait. Yep, and then once that dries, we'll go on to our next step. Okay, something I wanted to show you real quick, which is something I remember always after I've been cutting for a little bit. I always start with the pulp. But anyways, best way to actually cut it out is to poke it all the way through and just seesaw it through like this. It's a little bit harder around curves, especially tight curves, but it makes it a much smoother cut. See, much smoother and much nicer than how that turned out. So don't drag it, seesaw it. There you go, just a little something to add. Alright, so today, let's continue to work on these. Alright, so one thing you can do to actually fill these in is you can spackle them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them a little bit and round them out. Let's see, I might use... I need to refine that. Alright, so I'm just going to use my handy dandy X-Acto knife. I'm going to take... We're going to just cut them out a little bit. And the main one we need to smooth off is the one on the top, but we don't care if we accidentally cut into the one on the bottom. Because that looks a little more real, gives a little bit more of an incline. These are more scatter terrain than actually standing on, because this is more to block line of sight and to tell people that there's blocked line of sight. Alright, so there's that one. As well as these sat all night drying. I just want to point that out as well. Move my ruler. Alright. Usually don't cut towards your hand. It works a lot better if you have a hot wire tool, but I don't have one yet. So of course, we're just going to use an X-Acto knife. Hot wire tool is also nicer on the wrist, but again, I don't have one, so we're going to use our handy dandy X-Acto knife. Do 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 do. 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 Da 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 da. This may look kind of messy because it is. Peel that away. And peel that away. Okay, got those two ready. And I'm sweeping all of my styrofoam into a trash thing that's right off screen. So far I'm liking this angle because I can look at the camera without the camera, you know, being in my face or in my way. Although sometimes my hand is. But that, you know, sadly is just part of the fact that I'm trying to get this done. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I hope to have this done before I go in. So it doesn't help also that I got really sick at the beginning of the week, and then I had a bunch of other, yeah. So I apologize for not having a lot of videos out. I've been sick. I've been working at the doctor's. I've been trying to help. Yeah, I've just been busy. All right. There we go, and there we go. Okay, so now we have our 3 scatter bases that we're going to put our trees on. This one, I want to have its own. So we're going to take it, push it through. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. This one's not going to have enough weight on its own. I might have to put you on this one. There we go. So take you, put you on this one, put you there, and you there. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to glue them in place. If you notice, I got this nice, again, another thing I picked up at Walmart. I gave the model inside to my sister. I kept one of them, a Harley Quinn one, to repaint, and then I ended up giving it to someone who really likes Harley Quinn. So, oh well, they like it more than me, so that is perfectly fine. Okay, and then we're going to fill our little hole. And push you right back in. Then we're going to take you out, fill our little hole, and then push you right back in. We're going to fill our little hole, push you right back in, fill our little hole, and then push you right back in. And it looks like most of your weight's going to lean that way, so I'm going to put the base like that. Okay. Now there's a few other things we can try to do to shore up the bottom. With this one, I think we'll be light enough we don't have to worry. Same with these guys. I'm going to just bend out their armatures a little bit, make them look a little bit more like trees. Oh, if you guys knock over, you don't dry as well. Let's bend you. Bend you. Not too worried about how the armatures are right now because it's going to all be moved around anyways. Might push you a little bit more through and actually snip off your end, making you a little shorter. Alright, so I pushed him through like that. I'm going to take my strong clippers here and launch that wherever it is now. It is gone. Okay. Now make him a little bit shorter, which will make him a little bit easier to deal with. I'll put a little bit more on his base. I actually kind of like how these guys look without really bending them too much. They almost look like cactuses. They're a little thicker. And then it's very easy to find out how I'm actually going to make one of these guys shorter than the other. And then take my really strong snippers. Apparently pushing them all the way through and then cutting them off has them a lot longer, so a lot stronger. So I'll actually do that with both of them and make this one a little bit shorter. And then I'll find those later. There we go. And then let's put a little bit more glue around their base, because the glue will also kind of look a little bit like roots. A little bit, you know, sadly it won't stick out quite as well as we need. I'm also not going to be able to have as much foliage around the bases because